I'm gonna finish off the epic hill and then re-gear my heroes back. Because I re-geared some of them to be able to do this. The operator cigarette. First time watching stream. HG Azu Chan. Hey man, welcome to stream.
Unleash my power.
There is no avoiding your fate.
Chuck Kazuto summon video. You just saw it? Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate.
You'll regret
Everybody will remember him. He'll be famous.
Save your breath.
You can't be the third phase. Oh. There's like, I think a lot of people are using like Dark Corvus. Like it works too. I don't know though. I can't say. I just been like kind of reading what everybody's been doing.
all is done.
Leave it to me.
Do you think Straze worth counter build? No, 100% not. Probably the most wasted stat on him, or build.
Are you confident? Please.
Over.
I'll do my best.
Punish.
The corrupt!
Don't take it personally. It's just business.
Like the wind.
Don't look down on me.
No retreat! This is going to
Lifesteal build at the most, but even then I'm not really sold on it. It's not saying that it's the wrong build, it's just that it doesn't feel like it would do too much, to be honest.
carve you up. Excuse me.
The queen is here.
Oh shoot, I'm too fast. Oh, this is gonna be a grind. Maid Chloe can tank this herself, but the speed tuning is a bit off. Couple speed off.
Blocking the enemy's retreat. For the sake of my mission, I must destroy you.
Are you ready to order?
I will be the victor.
I'm gonna hold it.
Analyzing new enemy.
I'll show you what I can do.
This is a long grind, but it's okay. Only 5 times. I only have to do this 5 times.
I'm not cheap. Ow! Super maid! Chloe's coming!
I don't think my Watcher Shuri can actually ever get a turn here. Maybe I should just did it.
I'll show you what I
Oh
can
no,
do.
you got it, nice. I got lucky.
I'm ready. I won't miss.
The queen is here. Are you ready to order?
On Violet, due to self buff, do you think it's worth going for 85% and get the last person on S2 buff, or shoot 100%? 100%. You don't have to hit 100, but definitely don't go 85. Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. So this video is kind of like a, I don't even know if I could call it a guide, maybe just a documentation of the Advent side story Kiss of Frost. This is the first Advent side story that we're gonna have, so if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe you find this at a later date, so it might not be the same. But this is like kind of like a new thing as I'm making the recording. A lot of people having difficulty with it, especially the Epic Hell version. I already completed it. There's only 5 limited entries. You get these white snake fangs from it. 5 limited entries. I already finished it, and it required a different setup than what I'm about to show. So anyways, the purpose of this video is not really a guide, as I know fully well that there's a lot of people who figured this out, tons of team comps, tons of like, not even just YouTube videos, but just like tons of recordings like shared everywhere on Discord. So if you're watching this, you most likely already know a solution to this, so don't use this as a guide, since I will have heroes that you might not have. I might have gear that you might not have. Let me just complete this. As I'm clearing this out, anyways, I wanted to make a documentation on this because where I think that this like kind of event will go is that we'll most likely get new bosses in the future. And so, but because this boss is already designed, so she might be returning. It might not always be the same. Like we have like different rewards. There's light connection right now. Let me go to the exchange here. Light connection, there's the gift of tranquility for ice. So that kind of, you know, it kind of makes me think that, okay, potentially there's going to be fire, potentially going to be earth, and who knows, man. Maybe this was expand, and we don't have a necessary like a date. Like Epic 7 hasn't really listed saying that, oh, this will come out once a month, this will come out, you know, every 2 months, 3 months. We don't know. And I don't think that they're in any pressure to come up with that. This is like, you know, the rewards are really great, so people will try to do it. And so I think that there's going to be rotatable bosses, and so again, the purpose of this video really is, I personally like to have a documentation on what I used before, you know, because assuming that the boss will be the same mechanics, same gimmicks, when she comes back, when she returns, it will be useful because I just think that it's going to be a while. Like the next time it could be a dark connection summon, and with like, you know, different elemental gift boxes. And like I said, like, you know, like I think there's like missing sets here too. Yeah, there's like no lifesteal selection chests, like those could be rotated in. So I think it's more or less going to be about the same, and the bosses will be different in the future, and they'll have different mechanics, but more likely than not they're going to be kind of like Hall of Trials rotatable bosses, but they have their own set mechanics. So anyways, let's just go. So I'm gonna do a run here. So like I said, I already finished Epic Hell. I'm gonna do a Hell run. This is the team I went with. You see a lot of like, you know, non 6-star awakened. At the end of the day, I think like for an endgame player, this content is rather easy, because like I would have the flexibility of gear, flexibility of heroes to choose from. So again, like I said, take this video with a grain of salt. If you're kind of like a new player, mid-game player, if you're struggling with this event, I personally didn't even read any of the boss mechanics. I just know that in phase 1 or team 1, like do 3 AoEs or something, and in team 2, I don't know, the team just works magically. I don't even know what the conditions is. And then the team 3, don't use AoE, otherwise you get owned. And that's pretty much it. In my Epic Hell run, I did run Operator Cigarette instead of LQC, and again, I think thanks to one of my guildmates, Sour Pie, he told me that on stream, like as I finished off this Epic Hell with Operator Cigarette, he's like, oh, just use LQC as replacement. Easy auto, almost no fail. I don't think it failed, but I've been running it. You have to run 60 runs to get the all the reputation, and then to be able to get the summon, which is what everybody's really going for there. But at least 60 runs. So I have like 30 left, as you can see. Anyways, let's go back here. So LQC, I'll show the builds right after this run. All the builds, it's nothing big brain. I honestly just wanted to use heroes out of the box of how I'm already using them in various areas of the game. Anyways, I'm just leave it on auto here, just let you guys watch it. I'll commentate on it if I need. Anyways, Straze is new. At this point, as I'm posting the video, I would turn down the sound a bit. You would have saw a video of potentially I pulled him and he was on his Mystic banner, got lucky. Anyways, so you need 3 AoEs here, however you set it up. I just did it with a Vivian because she was built, and her S1 does CR boost, Straze S1 does CR boost, Landy S1 does CR boost, so it's like, it feels like I could, you know, rotate pretty quick to get her down to the next phase. Anyways, there's a geared diff thing as well, like so if you're mid-game, you're watching the amount of damage, it could be... Yeah, we'll talk about the gear after. Alright, so we're on to the second phase. Hopefully it doesn't fail. I don't think I've seen this fail before yet. So the second team here is like 3 out of 4 of my blue Expo team. I made a ice expedition video with Rowana as the healer, the frontliner for the blue Expo. But basically it was this. I overheard it, like, hey, this just works. So I'm like, okay, let's try it out. And it's like, it's no brainer. I did this on the on the Epic Hell. The Epic Hell, I did manual control this. I soul burned the Sid S3 so I could kill it quicker. But since it was 5 entries, I didn't really mind doing a bit of the, you know, manual damage, manual work. His LQC's crit rate is a bit scuffed as you'll see in the video, so I don't know if I landed crit there. I think I did that damage. She does have Death Break, but mainly it's because she's high sustain. S1 is very high damage. And the Watcher I actually rebuilt, but it was mainly for the Epic Hell. I don't think I would actually lose it even if I put my Watcher back into the old like PvP type of build. The Operator Cigarette had to be rebuilt and Watcher, but again, five runs. I was like, yeah, it's worth the swap to make it a quick run. And then, so yeah, don't AoE. This is the unfortunate part here. She retaliates. That's all I know. But LQC and Mei-Chloe can't die. They can actually just solo this. So, yeah. So that's it. That's it for this. Again, I don't think this is meant to be a guide. You'd have to have my gear, have to have the exact heroes I have. So it's really hard to make a guide in my opinion, unless that someone comes up with free-to-play heroes. But unfortunately, I think that this type of event really forces players to having to like have a lot of heroes. So for, like I said, for newer players, it might be a lot harder. Like even assuming that you farm like the easiest stage or whatever. So let's go to the team. Let's go through the builds. If I can remember them all off the top of my head here. So Vivian, yeah, okay. So let's go from the top team here. So yeah, so Straze not even or Strays. Sorry, some people are saying that. Why you say Straze? It's a bad habit. Strays. Not even 6-star awakened. I need to get the catalyst. I don't have it yet, and the artifact is on the friendship one because who cares? This is just like kind of like what I have for now. This one needs to be enhanced, but I won't have 100% crit rate like this. But regardless, this is what I had to farm him for his friendship. So this is just the gear really quick here. It's not really Straze carrying that fight anyway, Strays. But you know, it works. So like you will most likely be able to get a better one than this because you have a better artifact. Portrait will probably do well if you're gonna use this, of course. If you don't, you know, whatever. My Landy's on Guiding Light. It could be more damage if you're struggling with your damage department. This is a RGA PvP build. My Landy here. I showcased this recently on my full account showcase. So I didn't change your build for this, which is great. That's what I was going for. This kind of event is like, you know, the less heroes I have to build, the better. So I was waiting for like stream chat to really give me some tips. So stream chat, Discord, you know, a lot of people helped. This Vivian is for my three-man Banshee one-shot comp. That's what she's built for. No immunity. Quickly show the gear. So on a portrait, it's for clearing my Banshee. So, you know, didn't swap the artifacts there. Second team was Sid. Sid Ruzid, right? Sid Ruzid. Yeah, so this is my Sid. Like I said, for Blue Expo. He is triple S. He does have Mola though. He's from old days, back when back when the game started. So I quickly show the gear again. Again, like I said, it's for Blue Expo. That's why I'm running 85 effectiveness. This one actually rolled pretty good. That's why it actually carries the stats. And he has low base attack. Sid does. Dust Devil is really good here. Just if it procs, you know, you get the defense break plus an extra damage. Ruzid 251 speed on a Unity set. I forced it just because it looks cool. Otherwise, like, you know, there's a lot of gear that's like not that great. I don't know why I ran this actually. I should be running something else. I think it's just because he's a 4-star awakened and level 50. So I wanted him on a health. He could be on something better. I actually forgot that was his main. And then this is for the speed. Again, this is mainly for Blue Expo, so it's like it's not built for this, but it just turns out that this team comp just worked. Helga recently got a buff, so let's just show her. Mercenary Helga. I have her on El's Fist. This again for Blue Expo. Sid is speed scaling, so her and Ruzid's imprint release is very good for Sid. She actually has on like okay-ish gear. Like I wouldn't say like it's like hand-me-downs from old school. Like this used to be on my like Spec Tenny back in the day. So it's kind of like hand-me-down gear, but it ends up being good PvE gear. So this Helga hits pretty hard in terms of in the blue expo, and it does well in the thing you just watched, the boss. There's a Helga, and then yeah, Wachishiri. This one I rebuilt. So he used to be on a speed set. So Iron Fan works better. So originally I did with Daydream Joker, and then I ran this on stream, and people were saying that, oh yeah, Daydream Joker is actually not that good. Apparently Daydream Joker is only, the effectiveness is only halved. So you only get half the benefit, and apparently this, even at the low level that it's at, 20% extra damage, I'm doing more damage. This is what Stream Chat told me. I don't know, I didn't verify the numbers. Whatever, I can get the kill, so it's okay. This one here, you gotta swap that to the attack. Actually, can I modify it? Probably have one. Yeah, this is a destruction set, you know, like who the heck keeps destruction set stuff? Ah, dang it, it didn't roll high. It's okay, caught on video. But yeah, in terms of like stats, if this was a 9 attack, I think this is a pretty decent weapon. But regardless, it's like low gear. We got some free gear going on here. So you know when Jagan's rocking the free gear, it's like it's not hard, right? Like you guys should have access to this if you're mid game. You should have access to this. I think you get this from like Labyrinth. I think this was a side story thing. I think it was a summer one. Yeah, Sunset Skystone ring. I think it's a summer ring or something. But this is like from Labyrinth, I think. And then LQC PvP build. Again, I showcased this before, not changed. The crit rate is definitely scuffed, and she went like, I think, only 2 turns, or only Hell Cutter early stacked to 3 or 4 before she initiated the S3. So that's why I was saying that, you know, the crit rate could have been scuffed. Like I've seen it when I was autoing, like as I'm like doing work and stuff on the side. She doesn't crit on the S3, but it's just because she has good sustain, and with May Chloe, those two just can't die to the boss. Not on the regular Hell. The epic Hell, this won't work. I wouldn't be able to sustain it, I think. But epic Hell had a difficulty killing my May Chloe. This is my May Chloe. I am on Water's Origin. This is my, again, PvP build. Quickly show... Wait, did I show the... Wait, sorry. It's a bit late for me right now, so I kind of don't remember. I didn't show the LQC stats, did I? I think I did. Really quick. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, let's go back to Maid. And I preview like the first 3 pieces, but just in case you guys need to see it again. Yeah, and then the May getting counters is just good for the soul. So when I did it on the epic Hell difficulty, the last difficulty, May Chloe carried a lot. So what I used was Operator Cigarette. She is fully rebuilt for this, to be able to get like decent speed. I wanted like a bit of speed. As you can see, I was on Daydream Joker, so I could remove this too, because I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna build her back to the way I had her. But with Daydream Joker, it only has 50% effectiveness, so just be careful with that. I didn't know that when I was doing it, but I killed the boss, so it does help. It does help because I wouldn't have 2 Iron Fans laying around. So yeah, this is some of the gear here is like kind of scuffed. Like this piece was just to accelerate the attack, that one, the damage as well. Everything else is on her usual build, I think. Oh, and then the boot is on attack boot. It's usually on speed boot. Yeah, so what I did for at least the epic Hell with Operator Cigarette was like May Chloe does the attack buff, cleanse or whatever, and because the boss would have a barrier, so Operator Cigarette S2 would be able to 100% defense pen, and then followed by Wachishiri S3, 100% defense pen, and she would pretty much be dead based on my stats. It's not after Wachishiri goes, she's dead. There's still a bit of HP left, but May Chloe was able to just sustain it. I had enough souls to be able to turn cycle enough that I could revive these damage dealers again. But the key is don't use the AoE if you're manualing epic Hell. So that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's it. This is pretty straightforward. But like I said, because of lack of heroes you might have access to, or the gear you have access to, it would be a bit more difficult. And like I said, there's a lot of videos out there, so you know, I'm not gonna think that this video is gonna be the solution for your issues. But hopefully, with whatever I said, hopefully it was useful, and at least for myself, this could be documented later when this boss comes back. So I'm gonna end this with a video recording. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter. Subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.